All right, what's up, guys? Dominic D. Hargrove, Slight Edge Performance Program. Got the new shirt made. Shirts coming soon. I love working with student athletes. I love giving back. I love serving as a resource to you guys and to you girls. This video is 4 brainwave states and why student athletes should know them. 4 brainwave states and why student athletes should know them, guys. My story is a little different from other student athlete success stories. I did get a scholarship to attend Virginia State University, Petersburg, Virginia. Awesome time in my life. But my freshman year, I failed my biology class. And in this video, we're actually talking about the 4 brainwave state patterns and why student athletes should know them. Don't forget to ask me about the book Mind States, Introduction to Sound and Light Technology. This book has a lot of information that I'll be referencing in this video. So I failed my biology class, which leads me to my sophomore year. I get an academic probation warning letter warning me that if I didn't get my act together, if I didn't get my GPA up and become more serious about my academics, I would be suspended from school. And at that point, it cut on a light bulb in my head. It made me be more self-reflective about what I really was doing in college and how I really was using and utilizing that opportunity. Was I really taking advantage of my college education, or was I allowing it to go to waste? So what I decided to do, what clicked in my mind, was I decided to learn to love to learn. Okay, I had to decide to even increase and develop better study habits for myself, because I noticed I wasn't studying well enough and I didn't have good enough study habits. So I decided to increase my skill set to actually retain the knowledge that I was learning from the classroom, from my professors, but also that I was learning on my own, self-knowledge, self-study. And so mentorship was a huge portion of my success. And through mentorship, I was able to gain the Slight Edge. And that's why I named my company Slight Edge Performance Program, because I met my mentor in 2008. And through a simple qualification process, I was able to gain access to the top mentorship. And, that really helped make the quantum leap in my evolutionary educational process, because my mentor put a book in my hand. Through my connection through my mentor, I actually gained access to very, very wealthy minded people. He handed me a book called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. He also handed me a book by Robert Kiyosaki. And because of that access to that education, a lot of which I didn't get in college, I was able to gain my bachelor's degree in mass communications. I was able to go on and get my master's degree in sport management. I was able to become the ESPN COSIDA Academic All-American in football while I was playing football. And, it just helped to revolutionize my college experience. I also was able, through Robert Kiyosaki books and reading books like The Slight Edge, I was able to learn about passive income. Being a student athlete, we have dreams to go pro and to make it in the NFL, not realizing it's still a job. It can be a high paying job, but really I discovered that I really wanted to learn how to create an asset, how to do the work one time and make it pay me and give me value forever. And so just mentorship, it was key for me. And if that's something you're looking for, send me an email. So let's get into the 4 brainwave states and why student athletes should know them. Okay, we have gamma and beta. Gamma and beta are very high brainwave patterns, high brainwave frequencies. Then we have alpha. Alpha, you're still very alert of your surroundings, but it's more at that dream, that daydream state where you're still very aware, but you're just off in another place in your thoughts. Then you have theta. Theta is characterized as more inwardly thinking. You're still very aware, but it's very more inwardly thinking. Beta and gamma are more higher frequencies. So Theta would be definitely a more slower cycles of electricity in your brain, and we're going to talk about what that means more. So you got theta, then you have delta. So gamma, beta, very high frequencies coupled together. They're two different, but they're coupled together in the science of brain waves. So gamma and beta, alpha, theta, and delta. And so brain waves are the electrical patterns generated in your brain. Okay, these waves vary according to level of consciousness, subconsciousness, and unconsciousness, and they're characterized by the four different types of brain waves: the gamma beta, the alpha, the theta, and the delta. Each of these electrical wave patterns have distinctively different ways of perceiving, processing, and learning and knowing information. So the way we think, there's a book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, my mentor recommended me. There's a book, The Magic of Thinking Big, my mentor also recommended to me. And the wealthy people, the wealthy minded people I had access to, the energy of having this knowledge rubbed off on me and helped me to achieve success on and off the field. So these electrical wave patterns have distinctively different ways of perceiving these brain state. Your brain state, how you think, has a way of perceiving, processing, learning, and knowing information. Very important for an athlete. You're on the field, you're in the classroom, you got to know those plays. You got to know and learn and process information. All these brain waves are produced at all times. All times during your day, you're producing beta, gamma, alpha, theta, delta brainwave patterns. And however, there's a predominance of specific desired brainwave states. Okay, so if you have a predominance to want to think positive, to want to think assertive, to want to be more patient and more clear on your thoughts and more confident, you can choose these predominant brainwave states, which would allow you to create these brainwave states at will. So instead of being angry, you can channel your mindset, channel your mind state, and use that anger energy to be calm, to be more focused, clearly. You get what I'm saying? And so you have the ability to potentialize your own capability towards achieving excellence by what we call emotional intelligence, being in control of your emotions. So just learning these four brainwave states is one of the ways that the student athletes can achieve success on and off the field. And this is stuff that I want you to rewind this video, take notes, ask me about the book called Mind States by Michael Landgraf. Okay, do the research for yourself. Because being aware of the brainwave states helps student athletes take ownership of their mental capacity to potentialize your capability towards achieving success, not only in sports, but in your pursuit of your own human excellence. We're being the best student athlete and the best pro athlete we can be, but also remember, once you leave your sport per se, you're still pursuing human excellence, and that is along your path of your evolutionary educational experience. It's also going to help you stay eligible and achieve success on and off the field. Your coach and your parents definitely want that, because it's going to help you understand your mental capacity for accelerated learning and memory techniques, learning about the four brainwave states. Okay, do the research for yourself, because it's going to help give you results in success on and off the field. And mentorship really helped me. Having access to a mentor and the successful mindset really helped me take my academics seriously and make the quantum leap, guys. So I know it can help you. Don't forget, email me about how to receive that book by Michael Landgraf, Mind States. Also, email me, ask me about mentorship and how to gain access to a very, very great mentorship program. And don't forget to ask me about my multivitamin phytonutrient program, helping student athletes regenerate and restore their ligaments and joints, recover faster and stronger from physical training, and to communicate with your cells through your food, guys. See you in the next video. Peace.